德行法师。
喂，
您好，好，
好，可以开始了吗？
呀，
现在是大家都可以听得到吗？
都可以听到，我们都可以听到。对，
好。Hi everyone. I'm De Chen. I think because we have a mixture of Chinese speaking and English speaking students online today, I think for the preliminary prayers before the teachings, maybe we could do some in Tibetan so that both the English speaking and Chinese speaking students could follow. And then for prayers like Heart Sutra, maybe we could do Chinese first and then followed by English. So something like that, so that everybody online could participate. Yeah. So for prayers before teachings, first of all, praise to Shakyamuni Buddha. We'll do together in Tibetan. And I hope you have got the text for the English-speaking students. I hope so. 那今天因为我们在线上，今天这个情况有点特别，就是我们在线上，同时有许多这个非华裔的弟子，那所以他们就看不懂中文字。那我想我们如果这个前行课诵只念诵中文的话，他们同时在线上就会觉得有点无聊，所以我觉得我们可能可以就是变通。像释迦佛赞，我们可能可以念藏文，那么这个英语的学生以及这个华语的学生都可以同时念诵。那么心经的话，我们就先念诵中文，再念英文。首先是释迦佛赞，方便的同学们请合掌。Please put your palms together. Lama Zopa Rinpoche 대신 셰바 자존바 양다바 조베 상계 리바 당 샵수 덴바 대월 셰바 지덴 켄바 케부 도웨 칼루 교로 라나 메바 하당 미남게 덴바 상계 좀덴데 베겨와 샤갸 투바 차체로 최대 값수지오 라마 뜬바 좀된데 대신 셰바 자좀바 양다바 조베 상계 리바 당 샵수 덴바 대와를 셰바 지덴 켄바 케부 투에 칼루 교와 라나 메발 하다 미남게 뜬바 상계 좀된데 베겨와 샤갸 투발 차체로 추도 값수지오 라마 뜬바 좀된데 대신 셰바 자좀바 양다바 조베 상계 리바 당 샵수 덴바 대와를 셰바 지덴 켄바 게부도에 칼루 교와 라나 메발 하다 미남게 뜬바 상계 좀된 베겨와 샤갸 투발라 차첼 최도 값수지오 강제 강미 조워 교담체 사첸딜라 공바 돈보네 나니 지덴디나 추제송 대체 개바 교라 차첼 남다 공아 초도 수상와 예시 갸초 세계 롱보자 차바 지덴 숨나 하메와 공부 촌에 교라 차첼 센초 덴바 치메 다웨시 세 교라 차첼로 주제 교라 시바 수마치 냐멘 켄젠 교라 차첼로 공부 투제 첸덴바 탐체 켄베 돈바보 소남 연된 갸초신 대신 셰라 차첼로 타베 도차 제와 규 예외내손 레주신 지도 통담 추규르바 시교 최라 차체로 존내 조외 람양등 라바달라 랍드네 신계 탐바 연된된 긴든 라양 차체 디바 지야 미차신 개와 분숨 초바라지
rangi semni yongsu tu dini sangye tenpa yin karama rare marme tang gyuma siba chubu tang milam lodan jinda bu duche chenam de tarda sonam de ye tamche siba ye gubang tomne gyungye jadu de gada nadan chiwe laptru de sibe chole jowa jowara shu.
And now the Heart Sutra in Chinese. 再来是中文版的心经。佛说圣佛母般若波罗蜜多经，如是我闻。一时世尊在王舍城鸠峰山中，与大比丘众1250人聚，并诸菩萨摩诃萨众而共围绕。尔时世尊即入甚深光明宣说正法三摩地，时观自在菩萨摩诃萨在佛会中，而此菩萨摩诃萨已能修行甚深般若波罗蜜多。观见五蕴自性皆空，尔时尊者舍利子成佛威神，前白观自在菩萨摩诃萨言：若善男子善女人，于此甚深般若波罗蜜多法门要欲修学者，当云何学？时观自在菩萨摩诃萨告尊者舍利子言：汝今谛听为汝宣说。若善男子善女人，要欲修学此甚深般若波罗蜜多法门者，当观五蕴亦自性皆空。何名五蕴自性空耶？所谓即色是空，即空是色，色无异于空，空无异于色，受想行识亦复如是。舍利子，此一切法如是空相，无所生，无所灭，无垢染，无清净，无增长，无损减。舍利子，是故空中无色，无受想行识，无眼耳鼻舌身意，无色声香味触法，无眼界，无眼识界，乃至无意界，无意识界，无无明，无无明尽，乃至无老死，亦无老死尽，无苦集灭道，无智无所得，亦无无得。舍利子，由是无得故，菩萨摩诃萨依般若波罗蜜多相应行故，心无所着，亦无挂碍，以无着无碍故，无有恐怖，远离一切颠倒妄想，究竟圆寂。所有三世诸佛依此般若波罗蜜多故，得阿耨多罗三藐三菩提。是故应知般若波罗蜜多是广大名，是无上名，是无等等名，而能息除一切苦恼，是即真实无虚妄法。诸修学者当如是学。我今宣说般若波罗蜜多大名曰达雅他 Om Gate Gate Para Gate Para Sam Gate Bodhi Soha。舍利子，诸菩萨摩诃萨若能诵视般若波罗蜜多名句，是即修学甚深般若波罗蜜多。尔时世尊从三摩地安详而起，赞观自在菩萨摩诃萨言：善哉善哉善男子，如汝所说，如是如是。般若波罗蜜多当如是学，是即真实最上究竟，一切如来亦皆随喜。佛说此经已，观自在菩萨摩诃萨并诸比丘，一切世间乃至世间天人阿修罗乾达婆等一切大众，闻佛所说，皆大欢喜，信受奉行。That's the end of Heart Sutra in Chinese. 中文版心经我们念完了，再来为了这个英文的同学，我们心经用英文再念一遍。Next is the Heart Sutra in English. For those who read English. The Heart of the Perfection of Wisdom Sutra. I prostrate to the three noble, rare, sublime ones. Thus did I hear at one time the Bhagavan was dwelling on Master Vulture's mountain in Rajagriha, together with a great community of monks and a great community of bodhisattvas. At that time, the Bhagavan was absorbed in the concentrations on the categories of phenomena called profound perfection. Also at that time, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, looked upon the very practice of the profound perfection of wisdom and beheld those 5 aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Then through the power of the Buddha, the Venerable Shariputra said this to the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara. How should any son of the lineage train who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom? He said that, and the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, said this to the Venerable Shariputra. Shariputra, any son of the lineage or daughters of the lineage who wishes to practice the activity of the profound perfection of wisdom should look upon it like this, correctly and repeatedly beholding those 5 aggregates also as empty of inherent nature. Form is empty. Emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form is also not other than emptiness. In the same way, feeling, discrimination, composition of factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, likewise, all phenomena are emptiness, without characteristics, unproduced, unceased, stainless, not without stain, not deficient, not fulfilled. Shariputra, therefore, in emptiness, there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no composition of factors, no consciousness. No eye, no ear, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no visual form, no sound, no odor, no taste, no objects of touch, and no phenomenon. There is no I element, and so on, up to and including no mind elements and no mental consciousness elements. There is no ignorance, no extinctions of ignorance, and so on, up to and including no aging and death, and no extinctions of aging and death. Similarly, there is no suffering, origination, cessations, and path. There is no exalted wisdom, no attainment, and also no non-attainment. Shariputra, therefore, because there is no attainment, bodhisattvas rely on and dwell in the perfection of wisdom, the mind without obscurations and without fear. Having completely passed beyond error, they reached the end point of nirvana. All the Buddhas who dwell in the 3 times also manifestly, completely awaken to the unsurpassed, perfect, complete enlightenment in reliance on the perfection of wisdom. Therefore, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the unsurpassed mantra, the mantra equal to the unequal, the mantra that thoroughly pacifies all suffering, should be known as truth, since it is not false. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is declared, Dayata Om Kate Kate Parakate Parasamkate Bodhisattva. Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, should train in the profound perfection of wisdom like that. Then the Bhagavan arose from that concentration and commanded the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, saying, well said, son of the lineage, it is like that, it is like that. One should practice the profound perfection of wisdom, just as you have indicated. Even the Tathagatas rejoice. The Bhagavan having thus spoken, the Venerable Shariputra, the Bodhisattva Mahasattva, Arya Avalokiteshvara, and those surrounding in their entirety, along with the world of gods, humans, Asuras, and Gandharvas, were overjoyed and highly praised that spoken by the Bhagavan. And next is the prayers to pacify obstacles, the lion face Dakini prayers. We'll first recite in Chinese, followed by English. 再来是这个心经除障祈请文。我及周遭一切有情，趋归依于佛，趋归依于法，趋归依于僧，礼敬摩诃般若波罗蜜多佛母，超越智慧，礼敬十方一切诸佛菩萨及周遭一切诸智，以是愿此第10语实现。正如往昔第10天醒思善事智慧甚深义，且每日课诵甚深语，以是遣除魔类。我亦如是醒思善事智慧甚深义，且每日课诵甚深语。愿往昔夙业及现前因缘所感得的一切疾病，非人纠缠，逆缘一切恶方，悉皆遣除，愿其化无，愿其平息。 现在先回到英文。Now, in fact, it is not the lion-faced dakini, it's the extensive dispellings of hindrance according to the Heart Sutra. So we recite together. For those of you who have the FPMT retreat prayer book, it is on page 236, page 236. I and all surrounding sentient beings take refuge in the Buddha, take refuge in the Dharma, take refuge in the Sangha. We prostrate to the Great Mother, Prajna Paramita, surrounded by all the children and by the assemblies of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions. By depending on my prostration to all of you, may these words of truth be actualized. In the past, the Deva King Indra dispelled the Maras by reflecting on the profound meaning of the wisdom gone beyond and reciting the profound words in daily recitation. In the same way, I also reflect on the profound meaning of the Great Mother Prajna Paramita and recite the profound words in daily recitation. May all diseases, spirit possessions, bad conditions, and all the negative directions which happen due to past karma and immediate conditions be dispelled. May they become non-existent. May they be pacified. And then back to the Chinese for the prayer to lion-faced Dakini. 再来是狮面空行母祈请文。微行虚空尊胜刹度中，具足先知神通威势者，五代观照行者犹如子，诚至礼敬三界空行主。然后咒语的部分跟英文一样，所以我们先回到英文。Now the prayer to lion-faced Dakini. From the holy supreme realms of Kachara, you who possess powers of clairvoyance and magical emanation, look after practitioners like a mother looks after her children. To the host of Dakinis of the three abodes, I prostrate. And now we recite the mantra together 21 times. Aka samara zashatara samaraya pe, aka samara zashatara samaraya pe, aka samara zashatara samaraya pe, aka samara zashatara samaraya pe. Aka samara zashatara samaraya pe, aka samara zashatara samaraya pe, aka samara zashatara. Aka samara zashatara samaraya pe, 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 aka samara aka samara zashatara samaraya pe. Deyada kate kate parakate parasamgate bodhi suha. And now first back to the Chinese. 首先是中文，中文的除障文。愿以三宝真谛力，一切障碍接受回遮，皆化无有，皆归洗灭，皆归毕竟洗灭。唯愿一切学佛魔障毕竟洗灭，唯愿8万厉鬼众洗灭，唯愿远离不顺障碍缘，唯愿由此顺利圆满缘，当下一切吉祥安稳乐。再回到英文 Now back to the English. The prayers for pacifying obstacles. By the teachings of the three noble, rare, sublime ones possessing the powers of truth, may hindrances be averted. May they be eliminated. May they be pacified. May all enemies and negative forces opposed to Dharma be completely pacified. Shanti Kuruye Soha. May the host of 80,000 obstacles be pacified. May we be free from harmful conditions to Dharma. May all excellences be in accord with the Dharma. And may there be auspiciousness and perfect happiness here right now. And now is the short mandala prayers. Yeah, maybe we'll do the long mandala. 或许今天因为这个时间的关系，所以我们大家可以向仁波切献长曼达。长曼达，那这里呢，我们就念藏文，我们念藏文。那么这个念英语的同学，他们就可以跟我们一起念。So for tonight, we'll do the long mandala offerings, offering the mandala to our guru, to Lama Zopa Rinpoche, to request for teachings. We'll do the long mandala together in Tibetan, so that both the Chinese-speaking and English-speaking students could follow, so everybody could follow.
心康不修欧摩本扎不米阿吽往前世界萨西欧摩本扎日克阿吽吉加日古约基古为乌苏日加布日拉夏鲁巴布罗赞布林努巴朗觉强长灭言鲁当鲁帕阿亚当阿亚贤愿den当啷秋着长灭言当长灭言给代人不切日我把三吉心都觉也怕马木巴耶罗多婆罗仁波切诺波仁波切祖摩仁波切龙波仁波切朗波仁波切大丘仁波切马布仁波切德千波耶蓬拜耶玛陈王玛鲁玛嘎尔玛梅多玛杜波玛那塞玛提恰玛尼玛达瓦仁波切杜丘勒南巴嘎尔维嘎岑乌苏哈达米耶贝卓喷孙错巴马仓瓦梅巴藏谢耶杜文瓦提达陈建造瓦唐古尔巴杰贝宝登拉玛唐巴南开巴尔杜扬Lama Losan Tuan Doje Chang Chenbe Hatsu Puradan Jeba Namla Shinkan Buwai Giwo Tuje Zhowe Tundu Shesu So Shene Gyang Dasu Zhowa Magyu Namke Tatan Nyambe Sinjen Tamche La Tuzewa Chenbe Gone Chingi La Tu So 오 사시 베기 주심 매도 잠을 제람 링시니 데 겐바디 상계 신도 미데 부와이 조군 남타 신라 죄바라 쇼 제준 라마 담바 쾌남게 출구 칼라 켄제 진체네 제따라 참배 두제 젠말라 사게 취게 차바 압두소 이 담마 구루 рат나 멘달라감 네야 다야 미
And then the refuge and bodhicitta prayer 3 times together in English. 再来是皈依发心偈，我们念3遍都用这个藏文念诵。我上给缺当错给错南来长久帕度达尼甲苏吉大给去年给别错南给卓拉偏切上给朱巴拉说。상계 최당 초기 초남라 창추 파도 다니 겹수지 다기 최년 기배 초남기 조라 펜치 상계 주바라쇼 상계 최당 초기 초남라 창추 파도 다니 겹수지 다기 최년 기배 초남기 조라 펜칠 상계 주바라쇼我们前行的课诵念完了，再来应该就是听仁波切的开示。We have done with the preliminary prayers before teaching, so now we will move forward to listening to Rinpoche's teaching recorded. And I guess tonight's topic is video 109, which is don't let your mind go berserk.
So we will, as we are still waiting for news from Rinpoche, so right now we will invite everyone to watch this video in English, and then the Chinese will be translated by listening to the interpretation channel. So I will explain to people first. Thank you very much. 中文同学们，我们现在要播放呢仁波切的这个开示的这个视频，请大家进入这个翻译的频道。那么请1分钟，请我们先把这个翻译频道准备好之后，请大家那么今天呢，仁波切有可能是10点半会上线，也有可能呢还没有安排的好，所以我们现在呢还是先一起来这个观看仁波切的这个视频，我们再会跟大家通知最后的这个好。
the Kundalini teaching. There one time received a neural precious image, but in one time. Then not only that one time, but it can so precious, but it's so fragile. It can end at any time. It can be stopped any time. Perished in the time. So that. So that therefore the even light. Oh, not just to each. Not just to each. Everlasting happiness, liberated from samsara, even that for oneself. Even that no sufficient there. That is to my teaching. That is to not harm sentient beings. To not harm any sentient beings. Any sentient beings. No. The one that you love or help, the one that you don't love, then you harm, don't like, harm your enemy. So not to anybody, to mouse, rat, mouse and rat. Scorpions, snails, what else? People don't like what? What else? Huh? Spiders. Cockroaches. Cockroaches. Mosquitoes. Ooh. Come very near your ear or your hands and then very concerned the eye. Very concerned the real I, which never exist. Even name from beginning is a bird. Not about this morning. From beginning is a bird. So now, as a second, never existed in them. But so concerned is real I. Ooh, concerned. Ooh, something's going to happen. Bite. Ooh, but it's not that. Big way it leads to war. First war, second war, then there's a possible third war. Besides civil war, well, so many happened in the past. Religion, millions of people died, suffered. There were started believing that I. But but it's not there. Never existed even then. From the beginning, I said, brother. I must shout. This is what you see, the whole world lives like that. The whole world lives, suffers, evil animals, even spiders, ants. Oh, is it living life like this, exact same as human being? Real I, what I believe that real, all is true. See, even ants, even China ants, yeah. Even such, go very fast. Scared! That's been scared! So it's time to you such, scared, huh? So I said, one Nepal, Ram was the cooking. Kapon, was long time ago. Cooking. So he sacrificed an animal all the time. Ram. So he follows Hindu. So he says, one day, how he sacrificed an animal? I told him in advance. So he spring water on the body. So that he said, that means yes, he accepted to be killed, to offer God. He accepted, yeah. But I didn't get immediately. I was stupid. You spring water on him. Rajam Ram. You spring water on him. Sorry, yeah. He was that. He was with that special without knowing. He was that. He was angry. He would get angry to the person with water, yeah. So, then he believed that's a goat. Then he said, okay, then he killed. Do you understand? Ignorance means like that. That's why whole world suffers. That's why viruses are happening. All kinds of war, famine, disease, well, then the earthquakes, landslide, water, tsunami, China and many countries, Japan. Wow. Then fire, America, so many times. But not just one, but 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, sometimes, for months, can't stop. Yeah. So they call mother. Mother of the further sky. Further sky. Then what? Sister?
Cloud.
Huh? Sister what?
Cloud.
Cloud? Brother?
Moon.
Thundering brother. Thundering. Whoa, thundering brother. What did I say? Yeah, came from the mind. So all the external things, earthquakes, then the fire, water, wind, water. There are many different wind, danger, water. Can you say? Cyclone, Typhoon, cyclone, Taiwan, what? Typhoon, not Taiwan, typhoon. What? Cyclone what? Typhoon, then tornado. And Lhasa, before I arrived Lhasa, there are many, but nothing big. And you don't see Tibet like the West. In America, always text or this, that some area, oh, what happens? Oh, it's just but in Tibet called Dongde Lung, Hunger Ghost wind is called Tibet, in Tibet. In the West, there are many things in Lhasa. There are many small things. There's sand, whole thing is sand. So there are many things, many things, small ones, many small ones going. Yeah, this one. It's Tibet called, I forgot. I think it's the wind of hunger ghost. That's involved hunger ghost. In West, then like Tibet is the normal name. Hunger ghost, wind of hunger ghost. Ah, yeah. But there's nothing big like in the West. Never heard, never saw. Yeah. But they're in the road, but they're not in the front. They go side by side. Yeah. So anyway, all this comes from mind. So this that's so important. It comes from mind. So therefore, you have to take out the mind. You don't let mind be berserky, terrible. Just use the mind like that. You know, so bad. So come to that. If you don't want to suffer, you don't want to back into the world, you don't want to read all this, you want betterment, you want to make a happy world, then take out mind. So then take out your mind. That's the answer. What the world came from the mind who suffers. So the remedy is to take out the mind. Sorry, I've been crazy. Enjoy to be crazy. Worthwhile topic. Oh, just song but most good about biting. Most good go around, never bite him. Ah, yes, never bite him. Ah, you have to know that. But you see, they give you most people being bitten by most people. But that's just song but past life, you know. I don't know. But never bite. And then, they come from the mind. Not just some chemical, not that. Always chemical, good, all that. Came from the mind, which is formless, shapeless, colorless, clay principle judge. Okay, I stopped being crazy. Why Buddha? Who was compared Buddha? Devadatta, yeah. Devadatta was compared Buddha. I forgot this particular name. Yeah. So he sent a crazy elephant around Buddha. But the crazy elephant, when it came to Buddha, he kneeled down like this, like dog in front of the master, the benefactor, the one who gives food. You know. He lick their feet, lick their feet and well, like in the flat, lie down like these dogs, but showing happiness and lick the feet and that, you see? Yeah, little face and the master. So, elephant, crazy elephant, but in front of Buddha, lay down, peaceful, no harm. Why? So in the West, we have learned why elephant do that. Why? It's not true. It's not came from the mind. It's not true with the mind. Why elephant become different in front of Buddha? Why? Yeah, for most people, the elephant crazy. Why? Dangerous. But why in front of Buddha? Why because of it? And San Francisco, even Christian priest, some what?
Saint Francis.
San Francis, yes, San Francis, yes. San Francis. So in the forest, there's what animal? Huh? Wolf. So wolf harms animal people. So San Francisco, no, San Francis want to go to the forest. Want to go to the forest. What is that? What did I say?
About Saint Francis in the forest.
Yeah, Francis and San Francis, sorry. Said I want to the forest and tell to not harm people. So others, I think some students said, "Don't go; it will harm to you." So somebody said, "Yes, I will go." He went, and the wolf became leaking. Became like elephant, like the same as elephant. Became, it's like so much San Francis, or leaking feet, or super so humble. Why? Even though wolf is violent to others, why? From San Francis, why San Francis? How do you say San Francis?
Saint Francis.
Huh?
Saint Francis.
Saint Francis. But why become like that? Why he violent? But then he become so gentle, so gentle, licking feet like that, so happy, like the dog in the front of the master to give food. You see, why? In the West, it's subject to learn. Why? You have Harvard University degree, or the Oxford University degree, or many degrees from the full university, where science, but why? You have to understand, you have to notice. Why is it wolf? In San Francisco, even they were violent to the people who have violent mind. So, you have to know this. Yes, in the kitchen, the Saint Francis, yes. Like that. I'm sure there's no wrong wolf. But, you see, that's another story I tell you. Near Lama Zopa, our center, there's Habawa, yes. What's called the place? Saint Francis? Assisi, yeah. So, where there's a holy body Saint Francis kept, you can't see, but it's covered by the wood. Lama is in, when there, Lama meditated in the front of that, meditated. And there was his disciple, nun. I think she may be from rich family, I'm not sure. Very tall, but it was well kept. I don't know, maybe 100 years ago, I don't know. I don't know, 10 years ago, I'm not sure. Her body is well kept, glass, and very tall, well kept. You can see the body. That's his disciple, first nun. Then I think they had 300 something, I'm not sure. So there was water coming down from the mountain. So disciples complained to St. Francis, we can't meditate because the noise of the water. Yeah. Noise of the water. So then St. Francis went there, called sister. Sister, don't come, because your noise, my disciples can't meditate. They want to stop. Since from that now, up to now, water stopped. You can see that there's a place for running water. Oh, yeah, place for running water. But up to now, from that time up to now, water never happened. But if what did come, it was very bad in Italy, or whole world, I don't know. So, why that happened? Why the water even listen to your voice, even to listen St. Francis' voice? Why? It was, you need to learn that. Why? So we have story, many bodhisattvas, many bodhisattvas have this story. One king, another king, I forget his name. So bodhisattvas have to pass the water, then the water stopped. Water stopped, rain, the water, big water stopped. Then bodhisattva could go through, then water can join. There are many stories like that. Why? So need to learn the West. Yeah. So why this great holy beings can do that? Why? Why those elements? Why this element able to stop? Why? You know? Hey, why? Yeah. So it's definitely to do with their mind. Well, why? So if you want to make world peaceful, less problem, more happy, peaceful, you have to know these things. Came from mind. You have to take a mind. So I think maybe now finish with I might get sick by screaming. I might get sick by screaming. I might get body sick, mentally sick, body sick. So that's so important, yeah. You have a story in the West, not only the Holy East. You have a story full of story in the West. Why you don't learn that? So if it's not true, why do? If it's not true, the temporal mind, divine mind, why this is happening? I just gave an example there. See why? What is it? So Ketang Rinpoche, the one past life, one present in Samsara, India. Oh, his past life was one who went to Pandalama Lake 7 days with the Rajan Rinpoche. Then he went to Amdo as a Pandalama Lake shore, protected Pandalama shore. Then he went there, bring these guys at the back. Then roof, guilty roof, and mother, child, so he went there. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, before coming to the house, there was one man bringing sack of grain, huge sack of grain coming. You see, he met them. That's before the house. So everything is so in the lake. So one day, before reaching the house, happiness man. And then that early morning, told the incarnation was the 4th year, so the Lama, the 14th Lama incarnation. So told parents that Allah is coming. Allah is Lama. Amdo language, Allah. The Lama is coming today. So again, he was outside. This guy's a beggar. So to check what he recognized. No. So he was outside, incarnation. The incarnation took the mala, turned the Lama to kiss the mala, took it on his neck. Then took the walking stick, belongs to the Lama. To the Lama, to the Kudaramita inside. And then after inside, then told in the front parents, I'm the one who works for all. He was only 4 years old. He said, I'm the one who works for all the sentient beings. Means numberless helping, numberless animal, numberless human being, numberless all the universe, numberless universe, numberless human, numberless asura, numberless intermediaries. I'm the one who works for all. So that's so we went I think maybe third time pilgrimage in Tibet. So in Bodala, there was a big room that His Holiness in the New Year Day give blessing to the government people. There was throne, but in throne there was no. You're not allowed to give his own photo. So the man, the man put it inside. There was a monk coat, dagam. The inside there's our, not allowed his own photo. So he put it our Mithila project photo. The Buddha, this was going to build 50 story Mithila. So figure was there. He put a monk's coat, the dagam around. I was very spicy. I think there's, I don't know, I forgot her name, Hong Kong. She's a school teacher, so she went to Tibet many times, every year. Then asked many monasteries, puja postions for me and for Mithya project. So she gave Mithya brochure to many people. So I think they got from that. So it's inside. So it seems not allowed to come there. But we were shown that room where he's on the university in the morning text examination, memorizing text or things like that. It was there, and where his son says, for him the stick, yellow stick, meant to thread to beat or something. Then for Tata, his son's brother Tata Rinpoche, others maybe a white one stick. So his son opens like that, so that room. So then that monk explained like that. So in that room, then he said, I'm the one who works for all sentiment. So he explained. So the 4 years old child actually proved, saying that he's our Lokdesvara, compassion Buddha, our Lokdesvara. So all the Buddha of sentiment, they were called compassion to sentiment, and our Lokdesvara. So was sentiment, so that. So it means that is our Lokdesvara. So I cried. And the old monk, Nanda Monastery, very good. He wiped off my tears. I was nose running and the tears coming. So he cleaned my tears. Nose, I don't remember. Nose, I don't know. Yeah. Then he recited words of the truth. 세명이 가서 그래서 이거 I think now you're not allowed. Even at the border, the Tibetan border, if you carry the book, they look through the book. If you say they tear that prayer book. So they for Tibet, independence for Tibet happens. So they take out that prayer. So I heard. So he recites that prayer, and there was a portrait. There was a portrait. There was a portrait hanging in the room, taking picture. So I don't know whether he got troubled or not. I don't know after we left. So that's what he did. Oh, the 4-year-old child. Oh, said, I'm the one. So anyway, my spirit went towards that. But when he was Dashulumbo, there's a waterfront coming into Twas monastery. Then he wrote on the stone, is it true if I have a bodhicitta? Then return back the water. Then he turned the stone, that way, the water coming towards the monastery, it returned back. It went back. You have to, in the West, people have to know that. They have to learn that. Also the same thing, or the San Francis, there's so many, I'm sure that, I mean, there's numberless stories. So in the West, they have to learn that. Political people have to know that. Government people have to know that. Then you can bring the world in peace. My daughter, my family want a better place in the world. They never don't talk to other people. Oh, my daughter want, my family want a better place in the world. So that. Only thing of your happiness. Anyway, sorry. So since I'm talking this, sorry, my memory is very bad, so bad. Don't remember the quotations. I mentioned this quotation, okay? 어쨌든 모두 잡다. But many quotations from Naropa, Pandit Naropa. But my memory is so bad to remember. So here, same. 나는 생계랑전 태 도단 단 탐제 탐 semje nyawe suma tang chema 대신 심보람 semde 지부 다바이 다 탐제 다바주 semde 지부 두와이 다 탐제 두바주 says this is So what I'm saying, this is good to know, good to write down. Tigers, lion, elephants, mules, along the elephant, so 다르다 dressing what they did. I think it was mule, I'm not sure. Or some of the animals, I'm not sure. Maybe more humble, I'm not sure. Rudan, Danam, Tanjano, snakes, all the enemies. Even the protectors of the hellways, the guardians, Yamas, Chema, Pastor Chema. I think Chema is some type of spirits, I think. Chema. Like that, cannibals. By this one, by simply that way, via by fasting, clear? Fasting. By fasting, only the mind. By fasting, only the mind. All those are fasted. Simply by only fasting the mind, all those humble beings are fastened. Yeah, subject fastened. Yeah, Tibetan word. Yeah, that means something, yeah. Simply, by all the mind subduing, by all the mind, now here Turva means subdue. Only here the subdue the mind. Simply, Tikva means only the mind subduing. All those beings are subdued. You understand? Write down that. Write down in your prayer book. That will see all every day. Write down, especially when you get angry, especially also selfish in the day life. Oh, those so much attachment, whenever angry. Remember this. If you subdue your mind, everything is subdued. And it is said, well, I'll tell you one thing. In Bhutan, I know I'm at the field. I'm abbot of the museum in Patro. I don't know his name. He goes abroad, anything meetings of Bhutan or some religious meeting, something he goes. So he started Dalit school. He came down and started Dalit school. And the Dalit school teacher was killed. They put it in the Shago Kenabach's room, the great, extremely learned, that he's two teachings. About Alagarga, fourth chapter. And so also I took teaching Lama Institute, teaching. First Lama Institute, then I took teaching. We do receive the Hasudra lineage commentary. So we taught, the eyes, you used to give the eyes like that. In the eyes is that aspect of the Shago Kenabach. So there were four very high Lama, ascetic Lama, very high, I realized in Bhutan. So he went to see one in the forest. So he hid in a room, normally. So he was sitting on the, I think, rock or something. You see? So he said, if it's tigers and bears, then it will be difficult for you. If it's tigers, bears, his abbot said, oh, the tiger bears, if it's like the tiger bears, it will be difficult for you. They said, I feel better. I feel more safe. If the tiger comes, the tigers and bears, comes, I feel more safe. Oh, that's what he answered. You have to know that. What he answered, can you imagine? He's not crazy. Again, when the Western people, he's crazy, leave me alone, like animals, crazy, you know how there's no marriage, no children, crazy. So much thing like was like that, even though they were scientific degrees, so on the other thing. But they were thinking, first of all, England, the Geshe Gasang taught, she didn't come up, I think, the birth chapter. So some Western students when they came to meditation. So some journalists came, and so meditation came. They thought, this is so bad. Must be something wrong with the mind. With meditation in the cave, something wrong with the mind. Oh, no idea. The West. It's not something wrong. It's purposely, to control the mind, to stand the cave. Yeah. So to renounce attachment, anger, is simple way of talking. Ignorance, yeah. Self-tracking thought, yeah. Root of samsara, ignorance, huh? Holding the eye real, huh? What was that tantric practice? I renounce the impure appearance, impure concept, yeah? Yeah. Then ordinary subtle mind, you win the mind. Yeah, pure. So, yeah. Well, yeah. So anyway, he said, if it's like this, what about talking the person? He said, then the great yogi said, I feel been better if the tigers, bears, they come. I feel been better. Without them, I don't feel better. Which means, so means he has complete control of mind. He has complete control of mind. Purified all the things what we have, emotional mind, the inner attachment, the self, all that's gone, long time ago. But, the root of samsara, the world, gone long time ago. Abandoned, renounced, pure. That is. So if you let us, who gets to snakes, must go to that's it. The cave, no way. No way. So because I mean, legend so he, but I think that Abbott, I don't think he understood what they meant. They feel more safe, even by having tigers, bears. They feel more safe. That's the answer. Great answer. Great answer. Because he has control all the long time ago. Control mind, yeah? This is what we have, bringing the world to so much suffering, bringing virus, danger, fire, water, unbelievable problem in the world. 71, why is that? Our mind clear. So they free from that, free from those need mind, long time ago, clean, like washing clothes, long time ago. Yeah, like wash clothes. Yeah. So I want to live that, and the whole world has it. Then produce all the suffering with the mind, then like that we live. Although like that, the whole world ends. So yeah, he's more safe by having them. I understand. Somebody said, long time of control, purified mind. No fear. Control over fear. free from fear. So, that world need to learn that. The education mind. Somebody asked his owners today, Indonesia, the lady who organized, she said, how you can, I don't remember her question, how you can do, you watch? Do you remember watch?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
What did she say? At the end, she said something what he was able to do this, so things don't briefly explain. All that shows different level of realization. Renunciation, Buddhism, on the truth side is the enlightenment. So it's briefly went. Not just even part, means he went through that. What did you say?
She asked Rinpoche for practical advice, how we can apply in life. Practical advice, what we can do now. Apply Buddha Dharma in
No. She asked about his own experience. The very last one. He asked very much questions. His own did brief explanation, even tongue's part. But brief. But that means his own mind went through that. Yes. So, then there's a word when the Bodhisattva but subduing only the mind, then all those harmful beings are subdued. You don't have killed it, no. Subdue your mind. That is the violent, impure, what you say, I don't know, the mind. Then, you see, all those, like, if your anger, if you subdue your anger, then there is no enemy outside in the world. Oh, that's the word in the Bodhisattva. Oh, that one, example, fast resistance. And so once you anger inside in the subject, no enemy outside the world. So it's like Nagarjuna says, by having killed the one enemy, the anger, by having killed by you the one enemy, the anger, the inside, the anger, then that's like having killed the enemy outside. You understand? The world, to bring the world in peace, must learn that. How to bring the world peace? Talk. Even talking for ages, talk. Always. That's you don't know. So what Buddha says, if you don't like that, how to control them? By your mind, bring peace and happiness to the world. What? That you have learned. Yeah. They treated with the monastery. One time fire happened, fire close to the monastery. Then there was one disciple who's a related monk, built stupa, and when I came to, I didn't get to go to see the monastery during the Rinpoche time, so that was very bad. But I received many teachings from Rinpoche, yes, teaching. So I only went there 2-3 years ago from Jasa. I lived there 1 month, so I went there to talk to the Holy Body. So yeah. So anyway, there was still built by that who practiced well, developed realization. One monk. So built stupa after he passed away. I think he passed away after preaching, but I think. So there was a relative monk, brother or relative monk, seems asked me to bless. It seems when I was living, it seems the monks live above that. I took teachings from. There's incredible commentary of Taoism practice, but so by chapter teaching Guru. So I received. I want to receive lung. So I received lung from him. Then the other lungs. So the one time fire happened. Fire close to Monastery. Then Deputy Teaching called this monk who had the realization, and to stop fire. Then Deputy Teaching advised him. Then he stopped the fire through meditation. No, not by going. What? Fire warrior. Firefighter. Not fire. Wearing the fire what? Clothes. Fire clothes. Not that. Not that in my mission. So through meditation. So fire. Through meditation. Through his capacity of his mind. So that. Yeah. So that in the West, we need to learn that. Wow, how to do that? How to do that? How to control the violence that in the world? So that's what in Bachada. Sorry. So similar. Yeah, sorry, my memory is very bad. So, by subject mind, mind like mad elephant, you see. The subject mind, all the words comes in your hand. Yeah, simply there. By subduing the mind, then by subduing the mind which is like the creative, subduing that, and then see everything what you want to achieve, it happens. You get in your hand. It happens. Means the liberation, enlightenment, it happens by controlling your mind. The work is only one. It's to control your mind. It's the truth of your mind. You see, samsara, nirvana, from here, samsara, nirvana, or hell, enlightenment, everything to do. How you see, what do you know? What do you know? How to achieve enlightenment? How to be free from Lord? How to be free from samsara? How to achieve nirvana? Yeah. Basically, it's all dependent on how you do with your mind. How you control your mind? Whether you control your mind or not. That's simple as that. What do you control? Whether you control your mind or not? So there's water. I sorry, didn't have notes here. Then, all the virtue in there comes in your hand. So then you see, you achieve what you want. What that means liberation. See, it happens. So, from your mind, you see. One story. You see that. So, first maybe I clarify this. By controlling your mind, you see, so free from attachment, ignorance, and self-chasing thoughts, free from the ignorance holding the eyes, real was not. from beginning to birth exists only my name. So, so you see, you see. So then you see all the tigers were harmful. It jump, eat you. So and then snow lion, elephant, male elephant, the snakes, the poisonous snakes. What do you call it now? What's the poisonous snake?
Cobra.
Cobra, yeah. All the enemies and even the yamas of the hell, chama, I don't know exactly the spirit, cannibals. Then all those are harmful beings. But if you are only the mind, is only mind. By fasting, controlling, then all that get controlled. The same meaning, only this mind is subdued. All those are subdued. Tell them to do it. Then can I trick it? I don't have to go to come to this. I explain. Can I trick it? The supreme supreme best one, supreme principle one of the Holy Dharma. Then anybody who the secret of the mind doesn't know, then even you wish to achieve happiness and destroy suffering, but then even you have that wish, but if you don't know the secrecy of the mind, the principle of the Holy Dharma. If you don't that, then you wander in the samsara without meaning. So then at the end it comes. This is the conduct, subdue the mind, the conduct, except the conduct, protection of the mind. Except the conduct, protection of the mind. Otherwise, some of the conduct, what do you do? What do you do? So, for example, in the Hindu, you just wear the kind of sari or good Buddhist in the sari. You have to wear that dress somehow. You see, you have to so much emphasize in the dress, all the face and the hairs. I mean, that's a using example. But you never subdue your mind. Your mind always keep ordinary, violent, poison, and like poison, you see. But then we do some things outside, fasting, whatever. Oh, that's no meaning. So if you don't subdue, if you don't look after your mind, if you don't subdue your mind, then then so many conduct, so many outside, just no meaning. So no benefit to the mind. So except controlling the mind, except the conduct controlling the mind, or that's so many conduct, what you do, no benefit, you see. Okay, so I'll tell you one more story. There was a fire in Damsa Tushita near Omo's house. There was fire one morning. So Lama was at Tushita before came to Kapan. Then Lama was aspect sickness one daily. So then farm. We lived 1 month in the farm, very far away from Delhi. So from there, then we went to the United States for Yeah. So anyway, by asking someone else, so as soon as yes, do operation, then doctor says it's too old to do operation. So in the Los Angeles, went to one hospital, one good, so didn't as well. So fire happened. Then from the kitchen, 2 buckets of water bring it to throw. The Lama was totally relaxed. Totally, Lama was finished breakfast upstairs in the new house. And then finished breakfast, was totally relaxed. And Lama said to me that in Lama Tsongkhapa, one time the fire happened to the temple or something, fire. Then Lama Tsongkhapa put off the fire with his subtle mind. With his subtle mind, that's Tangtri way, Tangtri realization. Use Tangtri realization to put the fire. The Bodhicitta, the one gets on the Rinpoche, there was Bodhicitta and the Jawatimi who stopped the water, have to go through water. There's a true Bodhicitta. So that was a common story. There many, like San Francisco, like was Saint San Francisco. Oh yes, that's a true Bodhicitta. He's totally different from the general priest. He's a very, same as Kadamba Geshe, is a very subdued manner. So his clothes is, the kind of priestly dress, but the very old, lot of patches. The others white dress. Whoa, he's many patches, and he God. He said God. All his disciples like that, very simple. Oh God. Then the priests who were wrong, or the chuva or the white, they were upstairs. They all throw a speech on him, like that. Throw a speech, bring down him. His way of behaving, dress, everything's totally different from the rest. So there is like a way wide. So they all put down him. Yeah, like that. So that's why he able to stop water is because he Bodhicitta. So now here the Lama Tsongkhapa is the Tangtri mind. I say Tangtri mind. So a subtle mind is stop the fire. So Lama was totally relaxed. So I think what it means Lama did stop the fire, just completely relaxed with the because Lama has even outside to ordinary people looking. There's a realization of clear light. Simultaneous great bliss, none to all the emptiness. So there's a clear light illusion about it. So clear light. Yes. So I think Lama means he stopped the fire with that realization. Then Lama came here. I pushed Lama to come here. Because I saw so much suffering, then everybody get depressed, or not the first time. No, depressed. Some studies, the heterodox dharma, which they haven't taught, and the depression is also from the West, but it's where to depress is a different one, but and so I've called Lama to come. So Lama came. It was the last time, but I gave him with the last time. Then Tomshi Masker was leading the course. I think Tomshi Masker, but he died a long time ago. He died a stone in America. He died a stone. So the times he had gold-blooded stone. The times he had to take it out. So there's a comment came from his mind. Again, mind. Created by his mind. So he died a long time ago. He died in the same house well, mother who looked after our children months, 1 year, small ones, to toothbrush and all morning to wake up and to wash them. And yeah, I took care. She came to Japan. She lived in Japan a long time. Then she and the husband lived in America. So she allowed him to stay there. Then as well as later on, he didn't move where he. Then he was sick for a long time. I think he had some pain, but he died. Yeah. Tom asked him. So I think so you see, I thought even I thought when there was a lot of fire in America, North Carolina or something. So I thought maybe invited Rinpoche, to stop the fire by airplane, invited. Then they stop the fire. So that's what I thought, so they can stop. His settlement with them, something like that. So like that, anyway, this is the story. So, where? So, so they say the reason is, this capacity of mind comes from the basis keeping morality. This is not just hippie trip. No, not just hippie trip. Comes from Triahatin of morality. Comes from that. You have to know that. So, you see, yeah. Well, this is so important. The West have to learn how to bring the world peace from your mind. Not from outside, from your mind. You can sleep from that. Okay, then that's so here I'm Mountain Liberty, General Johnson, I think Kadamakeshi, I think, said from Dualum. Yeah, the immorality is not conduct. Immorality is not practiced, you see. Kanji Lama Misungwa. Anyone not protecting precept, not protecting training, wow. Then Sunday Guji me, then that is abuse now. What do you call? Me, put him down.
Demolish.
That one is that one is if you don't protect your vow, then I said, yeah, if you don't protect your vow that's given, taken, then all the Buddhas criticize, all the Buddhas put down. All the Buddhas, Sanjay Kunji mad, means all numberless Buddhas put down you. 사람 딘니 중문세 아니 all the devils they criticize this person like a thief. and also is known by your friends. You get scolded by your friends. Also, you get criticized by yourself. Even put it down by yourself. I did this. So even you get criticized by yourself. It is worth to be criticized even by ultimate nature. Even by ultimate nature. Yeah. Even by ultimate nature. Tabangambe took into bad reputation covers all the directions. That person won't hear Holy Dharma. Taban knew the Japanese. If you hold Holy Dharma, quickly you get forget. You never get general, you never get realization of the path. Even the realization part doesn't happen. Jason teaching while you are regular upset, you die. Then go to lower realm. Evil Margaret being. Melam Duba Tong Jusing. Even the dream you see vicious things. Even the dreams you see vicious things. Do not them as savage. Then by having suffering, you get killed. The devils do not protect you. That's one thing, see? So if you don't keep your vow, then even devils, Dharma protectors, they don't protect you. When you are in the presence of the holy beings, you are scared. And you are scared, nonetheless. Means, your mistakes, you see. You are scared that you see, if you regret your mistakes. I think it's told. Meaning that. So, human beings, non-human beings, then harm you. You do never challenge. So, they're able to harm you quickly. Long to take then you don't find enjoyments without difficulties. That much difficult. Then you don't, what you wish, then what you wish, then you don't eat him. Those who are keeping morality pure, all the Buddhas praise you. All the Buddhas praise. And all your prayers get succeed. So apply what was explained before, so described. All right. All right. Well, this also, similar. There's when Geshe Lama Goncho was in France. So there was a little child in the hospital. All the doctors completely decided the child will die. Completely, everyone decided. But Geshe Lama Goncho did 5 minutes puja, you know, 15 minutes puja, child recovered. Child recovered from the sickness. Child recovered. In the hospital, everybody died. They won't survive. It's the same thing. It came from the power of mind. Of course, the definition of death is wrong. It's wrong definition of death. So that's one thing. But basically, it's the same thing. It came from the power of mind. Islam is going to do the puja for 2 minutes. Tell God to go. I didn't die. You have to know this is the same. It's the same. All this is. Did all about the best of the marriage to God divine. Did I marry to God divine? Did I marry to God divine? Sent them beings by Buddhas. May the Buddha generate into your mind and mind and all the sentient beings. Those who have Buddha Chanjo Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Bana Jeje Jeba Nyamba Me Konye Gonda Bevara Ijo Chanjo Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Bana Jeba Nyamba Ameba Ye Konye Gonda Bevara Chanjo Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Bana Jeba Nyamba Ameba Ye Konye Gonda Bevara Ijo Gondera Jedu Dame Vada Junde Tende Lua Meba Penza Game Dodo Jawai Lojo Gonde Toabaya Jinjilo. All those people died. Barbarians in the world. All those general people died. All those people died barbarians. We pray. All in the world. Hai Tera Gundu Jawa Tonga Vetejo Chini Mutu Zebe Jeve Ngakwe Ram Tadi Geje Tayan Dawa Amaju Mejo Denikai Nang Hadi also please play the concert. And the James' mother died when? She died last night or this morning? This morning. At what time? What time?
Just before 10 o'clock.
Oh, I see. Late morning. Yeah. And she was 80.
She was 101 when she
Well, you see, I mean, of course, good human being, of course, then, yes. But I mean, there's a total live 1,000 years. In Hong Kong, there's a total live of 1,000 years. You know? Yeah, this with the karma. You know, you have to suffer, you have to have so long karma. Once it happened, it's like that. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Then, 그래서, then, participants, how was her name?
Bessie Mo Nichols.
What?
Bessie.
Malamigo.
Bessie Mo Nichols.
Bessie Malamigo. Then had never even born in the lower realm, and made she born in pure land where she can be enlightened. At least she is the purpose in body, made man the teaching, made purpose good man the good. Even the amnesty about enlightenment. By pleasing most holy man virtue, may she achieve the enlightenment. And then also previous representative of his own Lama died yesterday. Tandin Doji, yeah. Previous, not now, previous representation. He was so much expecting good time self-criticism, so I was going to send one to Dhammacara. And then I was supposed to write, names in the Dhammacara, and then write a letter. He asked me to write a letter. So I didn't get to write anything to prepare. Then he was very much expecting to. He wanted to reach UN, the America, the meeting. He wanted something to his honors. I think human rights person. I'm not sure. Forgot. Yeah. Something, I think that I can say Chinese, what they do. So here's the plan. Anyway, so he's very eager. So I was writing, well, I'm going to go to sometime. So then I think he got the virus. I think he's a diabetes like me. He got diabetes. And then he died yesterday. And in his wife, very, very devoted, but also got also the virus. But I never, I met her here with him one time, but I didn't see the house. So anyway, his sons came from Canada. They're okay. Them went to he was, what is it called, CIC? The hospital where he died.
I don't know.
Yeah, the urgency person. Huh?
Siwek? I don't know which one. I didn't hear.
Urgency person goes to this machine. I see.
I see you.
I see you. Yes, I see you. Sorry.
Intensive care.
Huh?
Intensive care.
Intensive care, yeah. So, yeah, they came to see that. Anyway, so, all right. So, he didn't want to go to West because he wanted to serve his was 100%. There's so much faith and me and sorry, his creation by his faith, but not me. So anyway, so that's what happened. So him then the duty all his marriage. So there should be no danger Lord. So like that, dedicated himself to his owners. Wow. So even so, then pray to the venerable Lord and to be born in the Genesis Potala Pure Land and then all his life to be able to serve his owners. Like that sentence was that. As soon as wife, then we were born, and the life that I was service. So the monk, Geshe-Suna wanted, it seems now he got better his life. Before his life was danger. But I checked one today, because it seems better. Now better. So we liberated one buffalo, one young buffalo. The young buffalo, because the Western thought they might fight with cows, might fight. So I thought we never liberated buffalo. So buffalo may be very expensive, less 100,000 rupees or less more. So he thought young buffalo. So you go to Young Babu. I went there to recite mantra and came back. So this Young Babu is very amazing. This Young Babu, when I start before I recite mantra, Young Babu sat down, facing towards me, sat down. And you should normally, Babu eat grass. You know, if you're eating grass before the goats eating, with mind you will pay attention to the grass, so won't hear much, see. But then he didn't, there's no long grass. So, I mean, he was even the face was like this, putting, he lay down. He lay down. Then even the face, mostly he put it front like that. Not like this. He did like this, but she was very sure. He put his face like that. And so he cried. So before I recited mantra, he cried, both tears. He real cried. Both eyes tears came out. Oh, you have to know that. Then he was not afraid or anything. I would touch, and then I put my cheek on his here, you know. There. So he was not getting up. He was they would push. So they bring something to eat. Then they finally got up, go round. He went round before. Because I didn't go immediately to recite prayers or thing. Yeah, he cried. He cried, both eyes cried, and then tears come out. And he was looking towards the sheriff's tender standing. Not the machine, that was the machine, but he was looking at the. But they were Nepalese workers. He came that side, so he was missing place, but not missing that, not that. So that was a very, very special, the young buffalo. So then I told him, he liberated from his own, there's one object as a sole object which are 600 centimeters, and the embodiment of all the parts numbers with the past, present, future, and the originator from all the sentiment, happiness comes from that long life in the world, we should succeed, and all the holy beings and the same. Then all the sanghas, even Theravada sanghas, all the sanghas to have long life, to be able to succeed all the wishes to separate, preserve and spread teaching, and then all the benefactors, long life, health, and the wishes to succeed, to serve Sangha and benefit of the. Then the long life, all the benefactors, there's so many sentiments in the world. You see, we help other people, or we have other sentiments, So many. So for their long life, all the wishes to succeed. Then even the evil beings didn't with Dharma, the cause of the suffering, the non-virtue to be renounced, and the cause of happiness, virtue to practice. And then to Nibaham and being to practice Buddhist, to actually Buddhist, to only benefit the multitude, even include enlargement. So therefore he's liberated, and particularly the Kishi Sunam, what's his name? Kishi? Sunam Monchin, you know, he has been working for young Tibetan people involved drugs and doing jobs. And then now he has all for Swami, he has 300 children with no parents looking after education. Then looking after young people, drugs. Then he's giving food for many people. During the sickness, then he gave so many people giving food. Then, you know, yeah. So I think, he got disease at the puja and got better, then suddenly got disease. So liberated for him, this buffalo, and also the 3 monks who go to virus and liberated for them. For all the government monks nuns, and then I said to all the Western people, students and the sanghas, and so this. All right, so that's why I liberated by the buffalo there. So this is the first time. So anyway, I think time to time should be taken around the strip. I think we should go. I think it's Sadhmat Road. You know, it's probably needs so much of that. To bring back his memory or I don't know. Yeah, I think it's very important, very neat. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, even the workers, even the worker in the building, he doesn't get up. So, he said, he said, and he has some understanding of what it is. Anyway, so, all those other sick people, then to get better. Did you pass the bed with the never
今天的文法就到此。那么这是这个中文的部分，再来我就回到英文频道，那跟这个国外的弟子们一起念诵酬谢曼达。那我们今晚的书法就告一段落，非常感谢大家，晚安。
Hi everyone. That's the end of tonight's teachings. We shall together offer a Thanksgiving mandala to Rinpoche online. We shall do it together. Short mandala offerings. This ground anointed with perfume, strewn with flowers, adorned with mouth mirror, the four continents, the sun and the moon. I imagine this as a Buddha field and offer it. May all transmigratory beings enjoy this pure land. May my perfect pure Guru's life be long, and his white actions flourish in the 10 directions. May the torch of the teachings of Losang Drakpa always remain, dispelling the darkness of the transmigratory beings of the 3 levels. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamneya Daya Me. And Rinpoche has done the dedication prayers. So because of the time, we shall skip that and go straight to the long life prayers of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Please give me a minute for me to extract the prayer. Lama Zopa Rinpoche's long life prayer. Yeah. So a brief long life prayer for Kyabje Lama Zopa Rinpoche. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjuna's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers, honoring the 3 sublime ones, savior of myself and others, your disciples, please live long. And with this, we shall conclude tonight's teachings. Thank you everyone for watching the video online. Thank you very much. And thank you Maida and Daitong Foundation for streaming the video tonight for us. Thank you. Good night.
And thank you very much for Venerable Dechen's leadership and prayers. And thank you everyone for coming. We did had intention indicated by Rinpoche that it might have direct teaching, but due to the time and also I think internet issues in Kopan, that we're not going to be able to have more of Rinpoche, although we have incredible amount of Rinpoche's blessing today at this video teaching already. But we will keep everyone posted for the future. If you would, in the chat box, we have the contact information for Datung Foundation at outlook.com. Please do send an email. Rinpoche did have indication that he would like to continue to finish how to deal with depression. So when that happens again, we'll get everyone noticed. We do, for the Chinese program, we do broadcast Chinese program twice a week of all Rinpoche's video. We are pretty current, few videos, recent videos. So welcome you if you are Chinese speakers or in English speaker as well. So thank you very much for tonight and for all your prayers. And we dedicate this marriage life for Lama Zopa Rinpoche's incredible long life, which is most important and precious for all of us, the disciple here, and all the helpers, and especially the Venerable Dechen's leadership in Chenqing, Faye, Losang, and Raphael for all of your online help. Thank you very much, and good night.我忘记跟中文同学讲，中文同学谢谢大家。那么今天晚上我们将没有办法再继续直播仁波切，虽然我们有是这样的打算，现在已经时间蛮晚，包括科邦斯的这个技术的问题，那我们会在下次在如果有这个同样的机会在直播仁波切之前，会 提早的跟大家再去通知，大家可以在微信群中或者在 email 中跟我们的主办单位的这个联系方式做个联络大众 Foundation Outlook.com 这个 email 我已经在这个 chat box 发给大家了。谢谢大家，非常感恩所有的义工铁chân法师、义工以及这个所有线上参与的人，晚安。